go. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, 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 everyone. Hello. Welcome, welcome. It's Monday, Motivational Monday. You know what that means? We're going to get on it. There's Marianne. Good to see you, Marianne. Cheers. So come on in, everyone. There's our girl, Amber. Amber's in the house. There's Susan. Hello, hello. It's lovely to see you all. Dawn is here. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Marguerite. And here comes some more lovelies. Coming on in. Doris is here. Boy, you had a nice big, lots of results from the sprint. Proud of you guys. Julie, hello. Anyway, look at you all coming on in. Hi, Diane. Good to see you. Lydia, nice to see you. Look at you all coming on in. Well, welcome everybody. Today is, and you know what it is, we have called this show The Daily Dish. That's right. And as a matter of fact, as you start to watch these, not live, but when you start to watch these, we actually have a little intro for them now. Can you believe that? So we're pretty proud of it. We've been working on things, making sure that things are just a little bit tighter, and making sure that we are bringing to you the things that you wanna hear, you wanna know about. That's what we do. So you guys, thanks for showing up for Monday. And who was here? Who here was here on Saturday? Not here, but you know, for our virtual event. We had the best time on Saturday, and people are still signing up for the event. You know, it was fantastic live, but it's going to be just as good recorded, because there's a lot of information there. We packed it in, didn't we? It was a lot of stuff. I'm going to take this off. I was cold earlier. Now I'm just saying I'm getting a little warm. So anyway, it was a great event, and you can still get it. And you can still get the swag bag that goes with it and the discount for shopping that goes with it. Just go to savingdinner.com/cruise and just follow the bouncing ball, and you will get all the information. It's that simple. It was a blast. We really, I felt like we really delivered the goods, you know? We had a lot of stuff to get through, and we did it. So the other thing that's nice about having the recording is you can always go back and listen to it again. So there you go. Kathy, thank you so much. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. April was there too. She said she loved it. Great. Thank you, Carla. She liked it too. Yay. Thanks, Jane. Yeah, it was a wonderful event, and we were blessed by your presence. Thank you so much for showing up, and you know, it was just really fun. Marguerite was there too. Hi, Juanita. She was there. A lot of you were there. So, you know, having the holidays, especially this year, you know, 2020, the year where everything is just kind of crazy. There's Bobby and Sarah. You know, wow. But you know what's important? What's important is for us to keep tradition alive with our families. You know, we don't have to have this crazy town thing of saying, you know, it's just too hard. We can't do it. We can't do it the way we want to. Therefore, we need to keep it up, keep our love alive, keep our traditions alive. You know, that's just what we need to do. That's how we are. Today, we're going to be talking about goals. I bet you didn't think I would be doing that, did you? Well, I'm going to. I'm going there. The G word. We're going to talk about goals. I think goals are so wonderful. They're just, for some people, they just like, they bristle when they hear the word goal. I want to change that for you. I'm going to flip that for you today, okay? So that, just do pay attention for that, because it's really important. We also have a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, you can still get the Cruising Through the Holidays conference that's going to get you all the way through all of the holidays, and however you do holidays, and it's going to keep you sane so that it's not going to be in crazy town. So go to savingdinner.com/cruise. That makes all the difference in the world. Also, mega cups going out, guys. Mega cups. Lots of people ordering the skincare. You can order yours now too. Check this out. I've got it right here. Here it is. We've got the eye, neck, and lip cream. Do you know why I did this? Because when I see eye cream, then I see neck cream, then you see all this other kind of business, it's all the same stuff. It's a marketing ploy. So I took this, and the way that I do it, I'm just going to show you how I do it, even though I don't need to be opening this. So there you go. That's the eye, neck, and lip cream. And it's like this. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 you know, right here, because we get these little wrinkles from using straws. And then you go up your neck, like so. And you just let it sit there and go in. I'm telling you, this skincare is thebomb.com. You're going to love it. It's lovely. It is lovely. I think we did a good job on it. So if you go to Trio, savingdinner.com/trio, you're going to get all 3 of these. That's what's for sale right now until we can, you know, take them all apart. But all 3 of these, we have a discount for getting all 3 of them, and you're just going to love them. And when you look at it, you can see all of the stuff, what it's all made with, because it's all natural. It's good stuff. Like I said, a lot of these have been going out because you guys have been ordering skincare, and the supplement of the week is still beauty support. I can't believe we still have it. Just a little bit. We have a little bit left. So buy 3. The 4th one will go into your cart, put there by us, and ships free is your promo as you're going out the door, and you'll get free shipping as well. It's a screaming deal, you guys. So if you buy your skincare and you get the supplement of the week, where you're going to get discounts, and discounts, you can get it shipped free, you can get a mug, and you can get the discount. So check it out. We always do a good job with that. I'm pleased to always share those things with you. Oh goodness, Betsy just arrived. Oh, I thought Betsy said her skincare just arrived. I was going to say that was fast. And you know, go to savingdinner.com/show to get the supplement of the week. That's where it is. So you know what we do? We give you these easy links because they're memorable. So if you need to, just write it down. I want you to have these because it's just a shortcut. I like shortcuts. Also, we are doing a webinar tonight. Forgot to tell you all about it. But our webinar tonight is all on hydration. How to set up a hydration station, why hydration is so critical, and it's right. The other thing, it's not just a matter of guzzling 8 glasses of water a day. I know everybody thinks that's the name of the tune, but it's not. So do this. You know, you want this hydration webinar. It's going to teach you exactly what to do, because next week is the hydration challenge. And we're going to show you how to do that. Thank you, Sarah. You're so sweet. She said, I'm a walking ad for the skincare and our supplements. I do. I take them all. You know, I'm a believer. What can I tell you? I'm a believer. Anyway, if you go to savingdinner.com/station, you can get signed up for tonight's webinar, which is at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to deliver the goods for you because I'm going to teach you a few things that you probably don't know about hydration. Because how do you hydrate your gut? How do you hydrate anything besides your kidneys, right? If you feel like all you do is pee, drinking all your hydration, I'm going to show you a couple of quick tricks that are going to help you out so that you understand what to do. And then you can join our hydration challenge next week. It's free. We're going to be doing it in the sprint group. We want to keep you going. You know, sprint's over as of today. Lots of fabulous results. And I love going back through the thing and reading, lost these inches, lost these pounds, feeling really good, lost the pain. But let's go to the next thing. We have the next thing. And I want to teach you why on the hydration. This is, you know, I believe when we understand stuff and when we know better, we do better. So savingdinner.com/station. And you will get that webinar link. Just sign up for it. Q&A's on Friday. How about that? Who's going to be here for Q&A? If you send in your email to support@savingdinner.com, and in that subject line, question for Leanne on Friday, I will answer it. How about that? Deal? On Saturday, we change our quote of the week, but you know, I wasn't here. Here is our new quote of the week. Where focus goes, energy flows. Do you love that or what? Where focus goes, energy flows. Another way of saying it, of saying what you focus on expands, right? That's why I'm so fond of goals. And that's why I like to kind of beat a dead horse sometimes on this whole goal idea, because goals are the things that help to steer our boats to get them where we want to go. It's never a straight shot, by the way. Sometimes it's a wiggle. Have you noticed that? You don't just get there. I mean, if I can just get to Marla's house from where I live, I know exactly where she is. She's, as the crow flies, she is not very far away. She's like 3/4 of a mile away, maybe a 2, right? But to get there, I have to get on a road, and I have to drive and drive and drive and drive. And it's going to take me a good 15, 18 minutes to get there because I have to follow the road. Goals are like that. We don't get just directly there. We have to follow a path, and sometimes that path seems like it's a little out of the way, but I'm going to tell you what, when you have a goal, you have something that's going to light your way into giving you the life that you want. It's really important. Einstein said if you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not a person, not a bunch of things. Tie it to a goal. When we have goals, it stirs within us something different. It stirs within us not just this, existence. It stirs within us a reason to pay attention. I'm trying to shoot something. Not literally, you know what I'm saying? I'm shooting toward something. I want something out here. I want this goal on the horizon. It's your genes, it's your eating better, it's your health goals, whatever it is. Whatever our goals are, that's where our aim can be. Without goals, we have nothing. You've heard the Bible verse, without a vision, the people perish. Well, behind the vision are goals to get there. You can't just do it with, your eyes are not cameras. So you just, blink your eyes like I dream of Jeannie, and, you've got a vision, and then that's it. Everything else just kind of tumbles down to you. No, you can have a vision, but you need to have the steps to get you there. That's what a goal is. They're just the steps. They're the ideas of what's going to get you there, what's going to help you, what's going to establish that way there. I have a fitness goal. What are my goals then? If I have a fitness goal of being the fittest that I can possibly be at my age, then what do I need to do? Well, I've broken that down into different goals for the week, and also different goals for things that I need to do. Lifting weights, doing some stretching for flexibility, and going through the whole checklist of what is fitness. What requirements are there for me in order to be fit? 10 years, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, it was a lot different than where I am now today. And now where I am now today, and with all the research and everything I've done, I recognize and I see that what's necessary is to make things that are appropriate for where you are in this part of your life. You don't want to wear everything out, but you also need to, balance the things that you want to accomplish. So goals fuel action. That's all they do. Because when you have a goal, it makes you think, okay, so how do I get there on this whole thing? What do I need to do? Goals give you purpose, and if our purpose then is to help others, which I believe we all underline everything, that's in our core. And our goal is to help others, because when we're helping others, then that's when we feel our usefulness, right? That's where we see that our impact is real. That's where we feel like we're being God's hands and feet. That's where we feel purposeful, purposeful. But also, when we get to the place of understanding that what we want to do requires action, then that's when the goals come into play. When our goals come into play and we start making them, and we're a little bit specific about them, then we can understand about them. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But, I just want to get to the place. I know some people are just like very adamantly, they bristle at the word goal. They feel like it's just too hard. It's too out there. It's too asking too much of someone. Well, again, we start with big picture, vision, ideas. What do you want it to look like? Have some kind of a notion of what that would look like. And then we can start to reverse engineer everything. That's the important part, because when you start to reverse engineer, then you can start creating the goals that are going to get you to the place that you want to get. And sometimes along the way, you have to have that 30-foot view, and you have to be able to say, okay, maybe I need to refocus a little bit and fuel, retune, and maybe, take some of the rough edges off of this. We have the ability to do that at any time, We don't have to make a determination, say, well, I said that, way back when, and so therefore it's got to stay like that. Not necessarily. Goals are simply the steps that you take in order to get to the vision of what you want. That makes it a lot more palatable, doesn't it? They determine how far you're going to go too. Because if you make a goal that you're going to do X, Y, and Z, if you make a goal you're going to lose 20 pounds, for example, they're going to determine what you're going to eat today. They're going to determine your activity level. They're going to determine, are you hydrating enough? They're going to determine a lot of different things. Are you going to play full out in the sprint? They're going to determine, is it okay just this once to have dessert tonight? Or are we on the wrong page? So I love the fact that goals help us to establish a worthwhile pursuit. And what I have seen in all of my years of health coaching and nutrition, being a nutritionist and for 25 some odd years, I have seen that women who have pronounced goals in their life, either a goal for their genes or a goal for their health, get what they want because they're very focused on that very thing. Because where your focus goes, your energy goes. What you focus on expands. And if what you're focusing on is your goal, that goal is expanding for you to understand what it is, what it's going to take to get there. Do you see where I'm going with all of that? It's a worthwhile pursuit. It's a worthwhile pursuit, and it makes you feel like you're on the path. You're going to accomplish something that's worthwhile. You're not only going to accomplish something that's worthwhile, but you're going to touch so many people around you as you pursue those goals. It has a ripple effect. If you are pursuing your health, I promise you, you're pursuing a goal that is worthy of your time, and it's worthy of the people around you's time too, because they're going to benefit from it as well. You're going to be happier. You're going to be feeling less pain. You're going to be having so much more energy and feeling so much more positive about your life. You notice that that's what happens when you start to get really in that groove? You get off the sugar wagon and get on to taking care of yourself. I read something this weekend, and they were talking about sugar being, as addictive as heroin and everything. And I'm like, yeah, we've all read that. But you know what they said in this book too? They said we should all be very afraid of sugar. We should be afraid of sugar for the damage that it does and the addiction qualities, and we don't know how we're going to be hit. There's people out there who can do heroin occasionally. We always hear that everybody who takes heroin is, going to be a heroin addict forever and ever, amen. But apparently, this is what this book said anyway, it's sort of a crapshoot. You could, probably good chance that you're going to get suckered into it. You're going to be addicted to it. Sugar is just like that. Same with methamphetamine. Same with all of this stuff. Same center of the brain. Same addictive quality. We should be afraid of sugar. That just really hit me hard. And I went, wow. And when we play with things, we're playing with fire. And when I think about this, and I think about people who are trying to set goals and thinking, well, everything in moderation. Do you know what? You want to know what I want to do when I hear everything in moderation? I want to put my head in the toilet and start flushing. No! Everything in moderation. Forget about that. That's crazy. everything in moderation is not true. If everything in moderation was true, then it'd be okay to, moderately be a Nazi. No, not everything in moderation. It'd be okay to eat rat poison, just moderately. No. There are yeses, there are nos. There are things you want to pursue, there are things you do not want to pursue. There are things that have problems, and there are things that don't. And when we get ourselves on a path to pursuing that health goal, that physical goal, whatever that goal is, and we're on a path, then we know that we can pick and choose the things that are going to fit into what it is that we need to do. Not everything in moderation. Not everything in moderation, but with passionate pursuit for the things that matter in your life. Write that down. Our goals should be a passionate pursuit for the things that we want in our lives, even to the point of desperation. You get a picture of yourself and you say, who's that woman? That's me? Are you kidding? I've had people like that I've health coached, that's why they joined me. They didn't recognize themselves. But I've also had women who come to me because they've gotten a very bad notification from getting their blood tests back and seeing all kinds of red on there. You know what I'm talking about. They do the green, the yellow, and the red on your blood test sometimes. Yeah, you don't want a bunch of red on there. Red is telling you something. And when we are in this place of trying to set up our lives for what it is that we want, we have got to put together the steps to get there. The staircase doesn't build itself. It doesn't. The staircase has to be built by you. And it's a staircase, it's a bridge, it's whatever you want it to be. But there's here, and then there's the gap, and there's there. That gap is your journey. Your journey is a blessed one. And as you're building that bridge to get to the place that you want to get, you're learning along the way. Your goals help you with that, because your goals are going to teach you to buckle down. Your goals are going to call you to be your best and highest self. Your goals are going to say, no, you can't do that. You want to do this instead, because this is what's going to get you to the place that you want to go. I see this over and over again. I see this with my girls. I can call you out. I see this with Norma. I see it with Joanne. And now I'm seeing it with a whole batch of new ones that I saw Doris's goal. I've seen Lizzie's goal. And I know what they are, and I see them pursuing them, and I see them getting the results. And it's a daily thing. It's daily. And you know what happens too when we're in pursuit of goals? They're present in our mind. We're consciously living. We're no longer an automatic pilot and having our whole lives we're just going through the motions. We're present. We're present. So be the gap builder. Be the gap builder. Now, what does it look like for you? I always think bridge. Some people like staircases, whatever, but I like bridge, because you can be building that bridge as you go. And you're not, you're always going to be in that place of building. And it's the construction, and you get to do the work. You get to design it, And have you felt the feeling of accomplishment as you put one more piece of wood down and hammer it in place? You feel that bridge. You see the lessening of the numbers on your blood tests. You see your blood tests come back better. You get a call from the doctor that you can knock off another medication. You get a newer pair of jeans. We have one gal that, I think it was Norma, who this week I was like, no, she's saying she needs to go down another pair. I'm like, no, honey, you need to go down 2 sizes, because she had these big old jeans on. How about that though? That's in pursuit of a goal. When you're in pursuit of a goal, you're in pursuit of your higher self. Do you love that? You're in pursuit of your higher self. You have the ability to see yourself out on that horizon. You have the ability to have a vision. Now, in order to get there, we got to construct that. That's our bridge. And those goals are those pieces of wood as they go in there. So goals should be respected. They should be revered. And they should be pursued by absolutely everyone who desires to live a life that's vibrant. Because without goals, without pursuits, you're just an existing body, just in a skin suit. We can go beyond that. We can go beyond that. And we can have what it is that we want when we take the time to build the goals. I have this book that I wrote. It's called Take Back Your Life, a journal for women desiring real change. You can get it. It's at savingdinner.com/journal. And you can get it in the hard copy, or you can get it in just the PDF and print off the pages as much as you want. With it, there's 2 workshops that come with it on goal setting, on how to do it. Oh, here's the thing that as I was going through all of this, I actually came up with this journal because I had all these journals that I had bought from everywhere. And one year I was just sitting there with a stack of journals. None of them really worked. And I cherry-picked out of them the things that I liked, and I created my own. And it just made it, it made it so much better because this was something that I could understand. This is something I could take. And we do them for 90 days at a time because 90 days is tangible. At the end of 90 days, we're going to be barely into, right now, I think we'll be barely into January, won't we? Wouldn't it be nice to be a different person in 90 days, to have some of these health goals met? Anyway, this journal helps us to build goals. And in it, we've got like 3 different areas that we work on. We have our physical health goals. We have a personal development, business, or career goals. And we have spiritual, intelligent, and emotional goals. I think those all kind of work together. And when we have these types of goals, and these are the areas of pursuit, and we can kind of get into the weeds of what does that mean for us. So in the physical health thing, you can you can decide, I'm going to really I've got one client or not one, excuse me, I got several who has everybody, she's like 4 of them right now that are all about getting those blood sugar numbers down, get off diabetic medication. What a worthwhile pursuit. And they're making headway. Their doctors are impressed because they're in pursuit of this on a daily basis. You know what that means to them? That means that their goal changes their mind on what it is that they're going to eat. They write it out. They write out their meals every day. They're making sure that it's low carb. They make it their business to know these things. When you are a goal pursuer, then you are you're goal oriented toward that pursuit. That means you're going to get an education, you're going to be a planner, nothing is by chance anymore, and you're living your life on purpose. I'm glad you like the journal. Diane likes the journal. Marianne, the journal is life-changing. Thank you for that. Joanne, you too. I appreciate it. These are ladies who use it. It works. It works. It keeps you from being distracted and keeps you on point on what it is that you need to do. So goals also require your imagination. They require your creativity. They require you to say this to yourself. What if I got really physically fit? What if I could run a 5K? What if I could do this? What if I could do that? What if I could wear a bathing suit this summer or next summer coming up when we go to our lake vacation? What if? Norma says, no, my goal is no more cholesterol. Gwen says she loves the journal too. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. See, she doesn't, no more cholesterol. I mean, she's talking about her cholesterol medications. Let me just tell you something. Nothing is beyond you. When you make a decision on something like this, that this is what you want and this is what you're going to pursue, and you start putting in the steps, the goals, in order to get there, you're going to find yourself in the place of making that happen. It's a daily process. And in this journal, you can see daily, it's my day, my day, my day. We start every day off with gratitude. We start every day off with intentions, because intentions help us to intend to do the things that we need to do with an eye toward our goal. When we do it, it changes everything. Doesn't it, Susan? Yes, she loves her journal too and uses it daily. When we do it, we're starting our way. We're starting our day with the goal in mind. With our goals in mind, we get to the finish line. With our goals in mind, it's no longer just a vision way off in the distance. It becomes closer and closer and closer. Do you remember in It's a Wonderful Life? Do you remember that movie? And I can't remember. She says to him, "Why don't you lasso the moon and bring it down to me?" That to me is always what it is. We're lassoing that goal and bringing it down to us. We can get it. We can grab it. We can have it. We start with our vision. We start imagining. Just imagine what it would look like. Can you imagine what if all of those words spark our imagination and start us on this trail of saying, would this work for me? Would this work for me? Am I a walking kind of a person? Am I a swimming kind of a person? What do I need to do in order to get to this place of physical fitness, for example? That's one of my goals. What do I need to do? I've got it all written out and I've got it all broken down. And every single day it requires something of me. But you know what? As I do it, I see that goal. I see that vision. And that is the motivation to move me in that path. And it also requires a little patience. It requires perseverance. It requires passion to do it. You have to be passionate about it, because if you're not, and you just, maybe yes, maybe no, that's not enough. It needs to be a definite yes. It needs to be yes, and I'm going to do this. Yes, and I want this. Yes, I want it so much I can taste it. When we get to that place, we're willing to put the sweat, blood, and tears into it, aren't we? We're willing to get on the bike when we don't want to. We're willing to do things that we weren't willing to do before, because the goal is important. The goal has given us purpose and passion, and it has a reason for existence to get us to the place we want to elevate our lives. And when you see yourself in pursuit of this goal, what do you see? You see yourself as a 2.0, you know, this Leanne Ely version 2.0. I'm doing better than I was. I'm doing better than I was. That's exactly right, Anna. It's like planting a garden. You don't see the results for a while, but I'll tell you what, if you just keep watering and weeding, you're going to have a beautiful garden in no time. But it takes some doing. No, I'm not going to lie about it. But you know what? It fills you with excitement. It fills you with enthusiasm. And it makes you say, you know what? This is fun. Because we get the ability to create momentum as we keep doing this on a daily basis. And then the next thing we know, this thing that was so hard to do has become a habit. And oh my gosh, you know, this is my goal for everything. Habits, habits, habit. When we eat intuitively and we're no longer dragged around by having to do things a certain way, we're eating intuitively, we're canceling the diet culture. Amen? When we do this with habit, with exercise, we're canceling out this whole other culture of gym rat culture. We're just in the habit of being physically fit and doing what physically fit people do. And on it goes. You have the ability to do this. And it's just, exactly, Norma, it is baby steps. It does take baby steps. But it also takes a goal, because the goal is what sets the vision. You can't have a vision without goals, because the goals and the vision go hand in hand. I want you to see yourself. I want you to emote over how you see yourself 6 months from today, a month from today, and be excited about what you're doing. I can tell you are when you're posting like you are in the Hot Milk Sprint group. It's great. Now I have an alignment assignment for you. After all of this information gathering here on goals, what they are, and all of that, I want you to write down 3 goals. I want you to write down 3 goals for yourself, and I want you to post them in the Hot Milk Sprint group today. I want you to write down your physical goal of what you want 90 days from today. 90 days. We're going to do it in 90-day increments, because that's tangible. 90 days from today, what do you want physically, health-wise? Okay? Choose one, just one of, and make sure you say it in a way that is not, I want to lose weight in 90 days, but how much do you want to lose? When we quantify our goals and we're exact about that, then we have something to shoot for. Remember, our reticular activating system is always looking for numbers, colors. They're always looking for something, evidence to support things you want to do. Okay? So that's really important. Number 2, what about your personal development? What about your business, your career, whatever it is that you're doing? Are you happy with that? We've extended our sale, by the way. I'm just letting you know because I've got like 8 appointments this week for people who are talking to me about doing our NutriCoach. You can find out about it at savingdinner.com/school, and you can find out, you can go watch it yourself. I think that's what it was. I'm pretty sure that's what the link is. But go watch it and you can see there's something there for you. The other thing is your spiritual, intellectual, and emotional self. All of these things require building. This is part of your beautiful self, by the way. When we grow this part of ourselves, our empathy grows, our spirituality grows, our concept of who we are in God's kingdom grows, our concept of God grows. And since we are in this place, when we're in this place, we understand that our love for each other can grow. Can you feel that? I feel that every day. You know, I feel my heart growing, and that's an important thing. This is what plugs you into your humanity. This is what makes you beautiful. It's what's in here, and we have to nurture that. So 3 goals. Pop them in. Physical health. 2, personal development, business, career. 3, spiritual or an intellectual goal. I mean, one of my goals I remember one year was to read the Bible all the way. Well, they've got apps for that. Well, you know, you can make all these different goals and you can get through them. It's just really beautiful what happens when we really put ourselves into the place of really pursuing these goals. When we do that, we lift our humanity up. We do. We lift ourselves up, and we lift all those around us up as well. It changes us. And the enthusiasm and the joy that you feel from being in pursuit of something worthwhile, it's everything. Be that way. Don't forget about your alignment assignment, because I'm going to be watching this today to see if you have everything in there. I'm excited about this, and I'm excited for you to have all the things that you want to have in your life. It's all highly figure-outable, and it's all within your within your reach. You just need to make a decision that this is what you want. Got it? Let's set some goals today. I look forward to reading yours. Peace be with you. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow right here. Bye-bye. Oh, and don't forget about tonight. If you want to come, savingdinner.com/station.